Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. And we are heading to the first level. Oh, hey, here's a gem we missed. I had a feeling there might have been one in here. Anyways, so we've already talked to this guy, so now let's go to the dojo. I like how the levels in this game have different entrances instead of all being portals, so their loading screens like this are actually unique. It's pretty cool. We're definitely not going to be riding a stone like this and going into every level. Or any others, I don't think.
Oh no, Spyro! It looks like the Riptocs have frozen all the Dragon Masters. You're going to have to use your flame breath to melt the ice and find out what happened here.
Alright, so right off the bat we've gotta save some dragons. Let's take a little look around here quick. Make sure we don't miss anything here at the start. We're not gonna be able to 100% this level on our first time through, but I'd like to get as much as we can. There's various gems spread out here. There also appears to be some sort of a staircase, like some steps we can go up. I destroyed that ninja Riptoc. I also see a dragonfly out there. So let's get him.
Hey, it's Steffi!
I'm not quite sure what the hitbox is on the bubble breath yet, but that's something we'll just have to get used to as we go through the game. Let's head back to those steps before we forget about it. We've got some nice fog here. You know, like, visually, like, this game actually looks really nice for a PS2 game, but they went a little too hard on it, because they made it look so nice that it runs like crap. Which is unfortunate, but whatever, it's not gonna stop me from enjoying it. It'll just stop people with motion sickness from enjoying it. So those crickets there are our fodder in this level. And now I'd say let's go save that dragon buddy of ours.
Ah, Spyro. Thank goodness you had the sense to free me from that icy cage. Who would have thought the Riptocs would dare invade the sacred Dragonfly Dojo? Spyro, do what you can to return the dojo to its peaceful state by freeing all of the Dragon Masters. Remember, Spyro, the way of the dragon is to be a dragon.
So yeah, by saving that guy, he opened the way further. I assume that saving all of the dragons will probably give us a dragonfly. If we look in the atlas here, we can check. And yeah, this level's called Dragonfly Dojo. Okay, so it's not really telling us what the reward is for getting all the dragons, but I assume we get a dragonfly for that. So yeah, I mean, and even if it just opens the way forward, that would still be worth it, of course. And being the completionist I am, I would still do that stuff even if it wasn't worth it. There was like some purple gem in there that was worth 5. Yeah, these ones. We've probably seen those already in this game, but I definitely haven't pointed it out. I thought there was like water there, but it was just all the waterfalls mixing together in order to look like a pool. I definitely didn't not fully comprehend what I was seeing. Definitely thought there was a pool of water there. Anyways, you gotta be careful when looking for these gems, because look at that. This one was hiding right behind this little ledge. You never know when they're gonna do something like that. And it doesn't look like I have the ability to have sparks point at gems. Looks like R1 brings up my inventory, though. Yeah, I definitely have an aversion to things over 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, big guys you can't charge into, you've got to flame them. Similarly, metal guys you can't flame, you've got to charge. But of course, we have more than just fire breath in this game. I mean, we only have fire breath and bubble breath right now. But we know we're gonna be getting electric breath and ice breath. So yeah, another thing that's nice about having sparks in addition to him just giving you health is that he picks up gems for you, so you don't have to walk into them directly. But, you know, if you lose enough health to lose sparks, then you will have to walk into them directly. Nothing in that corner. Yes, Zoe here is checkpoints. I don't know why Zoe's not the one to explain that this time. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to fight here. For now, let's just kind of go around the side, and looks like there's a guy over here to talk to. So this guy's gonna give us a challenge we can't do yet.
Spyro, my kite got stuck up in the tree. Could you get my kite out of the tree for me, Spyro? I can't reach it because there's nothing here to stand on, just me.
Well, I can't stand on you. At least it doesn't seem that way. So yeah, we've got to help that guy get his kite back. We can't do that right now. That's something we're gonna have to come back for. So we've got these crops here with some gems hidden in them, but not hidden very well. We can definitely still see those gems through those crops. And look what we have here. We have another stone. Judging by that lightning bolt on the stone, I assume that's gonna give us ice breath. Right? Surely. Anyways, though, we're definitely gonna be able to get a new breath ability when we get back. Which is nice, because, like, the different breath abilities were kind of one of the big things with this game. Big enough that they repeated it in a lot of the future games after this. I mean, this isn't the first game with breath abilities, but, like, you know, it has, you know, a good amount of it. Like, it tries to give you, like, one breath for each element, rather than just mainly having fire and maybe being able to use another type of breath occasionally, you know? Like, from this game on, it's like, every... Oh, you can do that without jumping first? Oh, no. It goes into first-person mode. How did I do that without jumping? That had to have been a glitch. I was pressing the wrong button to switch breaths, because this guy is here. But yeah, like, future Spyro games are all always like...
Hey, it's Shellac!
No, they're not always like, hey, it's Shellac. They're always like, oh, let's give Spyro 4 elemental breath abilities.
Ouch!
Like, that's how A Hero's Tale is. That's how the first Legend of Spyro game is. Anyways, let's go get this guy now. After getting these couple of gems here.
Spyro-san, I'm sorry the dojo is in such a state for your visit. It's usually a haven of tranquility. It is here that dragonflies grow up and train to be dragon companions. Protecting young dragonflies is a dragon sensei's highest calling, you know. And Spyro, your efforts will result in much reward.
It's interesting, because this whole level is clearly based on Eastern culture, you know, and dragons are involved in Eastern culture a lot, but we're still using Western-style dragons. Not like the serpent-like dragons that you'll see in, like, Japanese and Chinese stuff. Even though we did actually fight a couple of Chinese dragons in Year of the Dragon. So, I've got a few... Do I have a few more things to collect in here first? No, I thought there might have been some stuff on the ground, but I don't think there is. But yeah, there's this interesting looking portal over here. So, we're gonna want to check that out before anything else. Because it's gonna be interesting. It's also going to be a loading screen, so, you know, there's that. We'll probably be here for a little while. So yeah, in this game, the speedways aren't accessible through the hub world. Instead, the speedways are hidden within levels, and various other challenges are hidden within levels as well. So yeah, a little bit of the evolution of speedways or flight levels in the 3D games. In the first game, we only had time attack. In the second game, we had time attack plus a hidden extra challenge. In the third game, we had time attack, races, and extra challenges. And then in this game, we just have time attack and races. So let's try the time attack. What the heck is a rickshaw? Is this something I should know? Anyways, so, yeah, the intended order to do this is rings, lanterns, rickshaws, and riptocs. So let's do that. This is Bonsai Speedway. It's easy to forget the names of these speedways since, you know, you can't just look up their names in the atlas, or maybe you can. I'm doing this in the wrong order, according to Sparks. I didn't even see any lanterns to go for. And I probably... No, I didn't miss any... Well, I missed that one. Okay, you know what? I've messed this up terribly, so let's just take the L. Landing in the water automatically ends the challenge. So, I saw a lantern later on. Oh yeah, so you turn over this way. Now here's the lanterns we've got to light. It definitely seemed like we were supposed to go for the riptocs earlier, though. One thing I am noticing about this little flight challenge is that your intended path isn't super clear. But that's fine, though. These are more fun when they're not super clear. So apparently these things are rickshaws, and I'm going with the flow. The fast thing to do would be to go against the flow. But this level looks like it's designed for you to go with the flow. So I guess that's what I'm doing. I mean, it looks like I've got plenty of time left, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Whoa! Also, I didn't mention this, but yeah, clearly we're using Supercharge. It's just kind of a thing in Spyro games that when you're in a speedway, you use Supercharge when you're charging. And yeah, we're going with the flow for these guys as well. Which could actually be a problem, because we're actually running out of time now. Oh, we just barely missed it. Alright, let's do this one more time now that we actually know the course. I kinda wish I could give these speedways their own separate video, since speedways were always their own unique level in other Spyro games, but in this one they're just kind of plopped in the middle of some other level. So I kind of have to treat them as being part of that level. But speedways usually don't take too long anyways, so it's fine. It's just the thing is, with this game, levels are much longer than in other Spyro games because not only do they have these little challenges in them, but there's also less levels in general. So naturally, the levels are longer. Like, not counting the hub world or side challenges or any boss levels or anything, this game only has 8 levels. So, you know, it makes sense that they're all pretty significantly sized. Now that we didn't get knocked off course, this should be fine. We should have plenty of time. Maybe we won't. Why? Why do I have so much less time than before? You know what? Forget playing this level as intended. We're going against the flow next time. Just because the intended method doesn't seem to work. Wow, I actually got that. That looked awful. I got sent off course by trying to go for that one Riptok early, and it really messed up getting into that lantern. But somehow it all worked out. I'm not really sure how. Alright, like I said, we're going against the flow. Oh my gosh. Against the flow now. I have no clue how I survived all those falls. Where do the guys even come from? There we go. Since I'm doing this wrong, it's kinda hard to actually find them. But here we go. Over 20 seconds left. No, I don't want to try again. Cause there ain't no stopping us.
Hey, it's Rashomon.
Now. I forgot he was gonna voice act. I started singing at the wrong time. But anyways, let's race the ninjas. So yeah, red dots are our track. These rings we have to fly through. They didn't mention these little blue speed boost stars, but those are definitely helpful. Oh, I missed one there, but that's probably not that big a deal. So yeah, these races are just like the ones in Enter the Dragonfly. I'm not super familiar with this course right now. Like, I can see the dots, but I don't always know where the rings are ahead of time. So I've got to be careful not to accidentally skip any. But that looks like one lap already. This is a short track. Let's try to get that star this time. We've still got to pass 2 more guys before we finish. Thankfully, they're right here. So we should not have any problem with this. I think you can even... Wait, did I lap someone? Because one guy I passed didn't bring me forward in the standings. Okay, so I don't know who we have to pass. Let's hope it's this guy. But yeah, you can flame guys to slow them down. But yeah, we're in first now. And we're about to the end of the track. I can see the finish line right there, the checkered flag. And no, I don't want to try again. Why would ninjas be embarrassed about being beaten by a dragon? Dragons are, like, godlike in Japanese, in, like, Asian culture in general.
Hey, it's Yojimbo!
Yojimbo. I was expecting it to be pronounced like a Japanese name, and then he added Jimbo in that. He pronounced the later part Jimbo. Like, I was thinking it'd be Yojimibo, or Yojimobo. Wait, how is it spelled? Maybe it was supposed to be Yojimbo. It really caught me off guard, though. I was definitely expecting a Japanese-sounding name. So yeah, long loading screens were kind of a big trend with, you know, these types of games in this era. Wrath of Cortex did it, and Enter the Dragonfly does it as well. Sometimes Crash and Spyro are a little too similar to each other. Anyways, so these enemies are back. But they don't drop gems now. Did they drop gems before? I've kind of just been assuming that they have been, and I haven't actually been paying attention to that. I guess we'll see with these enemies up here, since we haven't fought these ones. Yeah, they drop gems. Enemies drop gems in most Spyro games, but not all of them. They didn't drop gems in Spyro 2, instead there were like those spirit particles that they dropped that activated the power-up gates. There's no way I'm missing any gems behind any steps. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'll probably accidentally let that happen at some point. But Sparks should pick those gems up for me if I just go near the edge of the step. It'd probably help to be on the same level as said gem. So I'm just gonna have to be really careful about all that, so I don't have to keep looking behind every step.
You are a dragon wise beyond your years. May the dragon spirits guide you on your way.
It's nice to be, you know, saving dragons in this way again, just like in Spyro 1. And just like, you know, saving the satyrs, or whatever they're called, in Spyro 2. Oh my gosh, I thought there was a ledge there. I feel like this section just... the way that it's shaped makes it look like there's a ledge down below, but it's on the same level. Anyways, here's this guy. We don't like this guy.
Ah, Spyro. In trouble again, I see. What a surprise. Dragons in danger or something like that? Well, you'll have to pay me 200 gems to cross this mighty large chasm to reach any of the other dojos. Although I may be practicing compassion, money still has my soul.
Was his name always 2 words? I feel like in previous games, Moneybags was just 1 word. Even there, it's 1 word. Pay Moneybags the 200 gems. How about no?
It's quite a long way down, Spyro. I just wonder how long an Elder Dragon can sit in a frozen solid ice block. The suspense is terrible. I hope it will last.
Well, in this game, I'm not going to be doing a video on saying no to Moneybags every time you meet up with him, because I just did that video. This is the only time in the whole game you meet Moneybags. He was probably meant to be in this game more, but he just wasn't. So let's pay the 200 gems. Unfortunately, that means we're not going to get our 200 gems back like you do in the previous Spyro games that Moneybags is in.
Thanks, Spyro. These gems are music to my ears and will do wonders as inspiration for my poetry. Look, Spyro, even I know some magic when properly motivated.
Moneybags is still doing poetry after ending up in whatever that place was called, where they were doing all that haiku. They referenced that in Spyro Season of Ice as well.
Thanks, Spyro. These gems are music.
Oh, he's just saying the same thing. Yeah, what the heck was that place called? Why can't I remember it? To be fair, it has been quite a while since I've played the Spyro trilogy. But still, I feel like I should know that. Was it the Spooky Swamp? That might be it. I'm pretty sure that's it. That may or may not be it, but I think it is.
Good work, Spyro-san. Those Riptocs don't seem to be much of a challenge for you. Perhaps you should contemplate a career as a dragon sensei. It could be your density. I mean, your destiny. Now, I will open that gate. That, it appears, is my density. I mean, destiny, Spyro.
Okay, so now they're just referencing Back to the Future. I am your density. That reference really came out of nowhere, but you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm a big Back to the Future fan. Really, I'm a fan of, like, anything time travel related. So, can I just glide over here? Yes, I can. And I'm gonna wanna bubble breath this guy. But there's also something over here we can't do yet. You know, with this guy.
I've been trying to climb this bonsai tree all day. There's something shiny up there, and I just know it's the kite I lost last summer. Can you save my kite, Mr. Spyro? That tree is so hard to climb. Maybe there's another way to reach the kite. Oh, it sure is hot out here.
Well, that was a weird last sentence for him to say. That was totally unrelated to the puzzle. It wasn't just normal weather talk. Or, I mean, it was just normal weather talk. Totally wasn't related to the puzzle. Alright, so I'm being very indecisive right now on whether I want to get this Dragonfly or the gems, and it's causing me to not really get everything I want. But I think I've got all the gems now. I'm still not sure how the hitbox on the bubble breath works.
Hey, it's Dawn!
But I got them anyways. So that's cool. And maybe someday that guy will be too. Yeah, so this bridge that Moneybags made, there is a way to glitch the game to get to the other side of this without paying Moneybags, which means you can actually get all the gems in the game and get 100% without ever paying Moneybags, meaning you don't permanently lose out on those 200 gems, but that's cheating. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna have to be 200 gems short the entire game. Unfortunately, that does mean we're gonna have an unsatisfying, like... Let's just go straight to the Atlas, not go through the pause menu. An unsatisfying, like, 680 out of 7,000 gems or something. Or actually, it currently says we have 772. What does it say we currently have on us? 572. So yeah, like in the Atlas it'll say we have 7,000, but in our little pause screen menu here, in our HUD, it'll say we have 200 less than that. So I saw there was another Dragonfly there. I still have my bubble breath out, because it hasn't been that long since the last one. Not missing any gems.
Hey, it's Cinder!
Cinder, huh? That's an interesting name for a dragonfly. It was spelled differently from a certain dragon, though. A certain dragon that we may meet in a later Spyro game. Anyways, we've got another one of these challenge portals, so let's check that out real quick. Not that it'll actually be quick, because, you know, it's a challenge portal. Which means 2 long loading screens plus an actual challenge that may have 1 or 2 dragonflies to get.
Welcome to our tank training arena, Private Dragon. Now I've got a prize for you if you can destroy all the dummy tanks. But you'll have to figure out how to get past the gates.
You don't sound Japanese.
Will you clear out the tank training arena?
How do I control the tank? Shoot with circle. Raise the turret with square and lower it with X. And hold. Yeah, so triangle is for first person targeting. And I can turn the turret with the L2 and R2 buttons. Recenter turret with R1. Got it.
Tank training arena?
No problem. I think we might be under a... No, we're not under a time limit. That bar is our health. So yeah, let's do the training here. Shoot out those walls. There's nothing really behind this one. But this one gives us a way forward, and we've got these little rabbits down here that I think are fodder. There was a tank there we had to destroy that probably would have shot at us. Yeah, they're definitely shooting at us. Okay. Destroying that fodder did give us more health, so that's good to know that that works even when we're in a tank. Hitting these targets should open the door. And now we're gonna have to do some tank fighting. This tank definitely controls a lot different from the tanks in the earlier Spyro games. But even if the controls are different, it is a returning concept. Come on. It's like homing on to something that I don't want it to home on to. Just go straight towards the tank, please. Would it help to go into first person? It might. But even in first person, we can only turn so much. I see a tank back there. I wonder if I could snipe this guy before hitting the wall. No, I'm gonna have to open that up, aren't I? There was just a little too much invisible wall there for me to snipe him like that. That was a little scary. Okay. So we've got some targets behind these walls. Opening another door, and this looks dangerous. I meant to shoot the nearest wall first, but that didn't go so well. Thankfully, we're far away enough that these guys aren't really gonna shoot at us. Yeah, the safest approach to this challenge is definitely to take things out from far away if you can. I'm going into first person for this guy. It's being a little too hard to aim right now without going into first person. Alright, we should only have 5 guys left to get. Let's get some fodder. Doesn't look like there's anyone back here. Alright, let's just keep pressing forward. Literally, I am pressing forward right now. And soon I'll be pressing circle. Hello, you broke through that yourself. Which was your doom. You undid yourself. They were their own undoing. I'm shooting so many things that I'm not meaning to shoot right now. But as long as I shoot the things that can shoot me, everything is fine. And this challenge is done.
Well done, Private. You're a clever dragon, ain't you? Smart enough to get the gates open and skillful enough to survive the tanks. As a reward, I'll let you have the dojo mascot.
Hey, it's Cub.
If you'd like, I can set up some more dummies for you. Would you like to do some target practice?
Nah.
Well, that's too bad. But I'll have this tank ready for you when you change your mind.
So that's 2 challenges in Dragonfly Dojo. There shouldn't be any more. Or it's 2 challenge portals. Technically 3 challenges since the Speedway has 2 challenges. So now we should be able to finish the rest of this level, minus the little, kite side quest. You know, whenever we end up getting back to the level. Which we will someday. Hopefully. Alright, and this life respawned. Nice. Okay, so what do we actually have left of this level? There's like 1 more dragon to save or something. I would look in my atlas, but there's really no need to right now. We're still just heading on a linear path, and there's, you know, still obvious stuff to do here. So I'll just keep doing everything as I come across it. I'll prepare my bubble breath for that dragonfly over there. I knew I wasn't gonna get him right away. I'll head back for him in a bit. For now, I want to get this stuff. When we glide over there, we glide to this spot to get back.
Hey, it's Cloudy.
And we caught another dragonfly. There we go. That looks like the end of the level over there. But first, I want to glide over this way.
Spyro, you're just in time to help me. RJ and Rusty were playing with my kite, and Riptox came by, kicked sand in my face, and threw it up in the tree. I hate the taste of sand. If I could breathe ice like a big bad dragon, maybe I could get my kite down.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Or, you know, I could just glide from up there. That would work too, but let's use the ice idea. That guy had a pretty rough time. Kid's getting bullied. But, you know, in this game, we bully the bully. You know, you mess with the dragon, you get the horns. Or sometimes the flame breath. Or other types of breath. That guy was actually being a ninja. I'm impressed with how well he was dodging me. I saw that gem fall into the ground. I'm glad I was able to get it. So we took damage, so now it sparks as blue instead of yellow. Is this the first time that's happened? It might have been. That might be the case, but yeah, he goes from yellow to blue to green, and then he disappears, and if you get hit when he's gone, you die.
You have done well, little dragon. Freeing the dragon senseis took much courage. I think this baby dragonfly will be safe with you.
Hey, it's Roxy.
Remember, Spyro, find and return the remaining baby dragonflies. They are the fortune of the dragon realms.
Alright, so now we want to head towards the end, but we don't actually want to finish the level yet, because, of course, there's still more stuff to collect beyond the end. And you don't actually have to go into the end portal to end the level. You can exit the level from the pause menu, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can. But I always like going to the end. It doesn't feel like I've properly beat a level unless I actually get to the end of the level, you know? And that sound means we've collected all the gems in this level, 700 out of 700. And these doors are now open, so it's one big loop back to the start of the level. So yeah, if we look in the atlas, we should only be missing one dragonfly here. And that is the case. I just realized that one of these missions here is called Lonely Island, but I didn't see a boat in this whole place. Anyways, let's get out of here. This video's been pretty long, but I don't quite want to end it yet. We started this video when we were about to go into a level, so I want to end this video when we're about to go into the next level. Once we get back, we of course need to go get our electric breath, not ice breath. Because obviously the thunderbolt does not mean ice breath.
Spyro, the magic of this sacred rune will grant you the power of electric breath.
And there we go. We have our electric breath. And we have healed Sparks. So let's check out what we can explore with this. We know that there was an electric breath gate over this way. So what is behind this gate, aside from a few gems? We still don't have 25 dragonflies, so that means that there's gonna have to be a level through here. Since we can't get into the one other level that we can reach the entrance to. Yep, I know about first-person mode, but why are you telling me that here? There's nothing to look at here. Anyways, so there seems to be some farmland here. With some gems just scattered about, kinda randomly. Just pick up what we can. Was that a dragonfly in the middle? Yes, it was.
Hey, it's Kanichi!
See, now that sounds more like a Japanese name, more than Yojimbo. We've got a few people to talk to. You've already told me this, Sparks. Oh, okay, so what's the challenge this time? I accidentally skipped that. Or maybe he said that last time. So apparently this game can't decide whether it's electric breath or lightning breath. I wonder if someone's gonna call it thunder breath.
Activated? How do I activate the portal? I don't see any switches or power buttons.
Okay, you've already said this
Okay.
part. We'll do that challenge in a second. Let's talk to a few other... It went on so much longer than when he was talking. Anyways, so yeah, we can climb, so let's talk to these other people first.
Wow, that's a lot of dragonflies, Spyro. You should have no problem getting this here UFO to work now. Hop aboard, but beware. The space cows, they're everywhere, everywhere.
So yeah, we've got a level based on Hunter's whole thing against the aliens that are farm animals.
Wow, that's a lot of dragonflies, Spyro.
Okay, he's just
You should have
repeating
no
himself
problem getting
there.
This here UFO to work now. Hop aboard, but beware. The space cows, they're everywhere, everywhere.
So yeah, that'll be our next level, but we're not going there yet. We want to do what else we can in the hub first. We've got a guy to talk to over this way.
Hello, Spyro. You need to collect more of those them there bugs, and I should have this honeycomb raft working like a charm. Well, that should do it, Spyro. Hop aboard the raft and get ready for the hunt in Moss Rapids.
Not doing that yet, SpongeBob. I mean, Jimmy Bob. You gotta love whenever Tom Kenny does the voice work in the Spyro games. He just has such a recognizable voice. Except for when he voices Spyro. He probably voices Spyro in this game, honestly. Like, I don't recognize his Spyro voice as being SpongeBob. But, like, every other voice that he does, I recognize him as SpongeBob. Whoa. What is going on here? Some visual effects were freaking the game out there. So over here, we've got the entrance. So yeah, we've got the entrance to another level over here. Also, this water is super glitchy. A lot of Spyro games, including like Spyro 2 and 3, have a swimming in the air glitch. And this game is no exception.
Hey, it's Amy.
However, if you manage to swim in the air here, and yeah, we got another dragonfly. If you manage to get swimming in the air here, that sound effect isn't going away. But yeah, swimming in the air here allows you to swim all the way to the out-of-bounds entrance to the final boss. So it's pretty ridiculous. I don't think there's any way I can stop that sound effect. I guess we just have to live with it now. Thankfully, this video will be over soon. So I might be able to fix it between videos, potentially. I think I just heard SpongeBob again. It sounded like the Professor's voice from Spyro 2 and 3. And I guess he was in at least one of the Game Boy Advance games as well, but whatever. We all remember him from Spyro 2 and 3. But yeah, he's not the professor here. Instead of being the professor, he's this tourist pig.
Boy, am I glad to see you. You might be able to get this boat to work if you had enough dragonflies. But there's savages on that island. Savages, I tell you.
Why does that sound like Murphy in Rayman 3? It's definitely not the same guy, but... yeah, anyways, we don't have enough dragonflies for that, even though that's our next level after the farm level. I looked up a list of the levels in, like, the order that they're supposed to be in, so it's weird that we can go... like, we already have access to a level that comes after this one. Anyways, as far as swimming in the air goes, you can just kind of swim through one of these walls. I'm not sure which one, and I don't really want to do it. But I thought I should just at least mention that it's a thing you can do. Anyways, I assume the sound effect would go away whenever we go near another dragonfly. Because then it'd get the prompt again to stop making the noise. And will hopefully work that time. Oh yeah, we've still got this challenge to do. So we've got a electrified... It didn't automatically switch me to my electric breath. I thought it did that. But yeah, we've got to electrify all those little posts. And I'm not really sure where they all are. I know that there's some down this way. It's a little awkward having one down there first and then one up here later. There is one over here. And one over that way. Have I missed one, though? Alright, we must have missed one somewhere. Not really sure where. Oh, it was probably over there. I would assume. Yeah, sure enough, it was right here. Well, now that we know where they all are, this probably won't be too hard. Probably. I'm still not sure what exactly the best route is for these, but this will probably work. I hope. Getting bounced there didn't really help. Alright, we got it.
Hey, it's Alex!
Spyro, how do you know the names of, like, every single dragonfly in this game? That's actually really impressive. Did I glitch the game into making water noises? I'm not sure what's happening. I might have to do a serious fix between videos. Like, I might even just, like, turn the game off and back on again. I mean, maybe going into the next level would fix it, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll be headed into this level, this farm-themed level, in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.